Hey everyone, James here again. With the temperature dropping and people around the world getting bombarded by advertisements for the holidays, it's time to talk about what's coming in December. Because the music industry is about to experience one of the very few annual traditions that our industry has to offer, and it's something you need to be prepared for. Now, what I want to talk about doesn't have a name per se, but I like to call it the holiday slowdown. It's this 3 to 4 week period from the middle of December to the beginning of January where the vast majority of the music business goes on holiday. Now, if you live in Europe, you're used to that phrase, but here in the United States, if you're unfamiliar with what I mean, this is a time when most people are not working. Even in years where there is a live music industry, which there hasn't really been in 2020, these 3 to 4 weeks are where most people are not in the office, at least not as much as they usually are. And this year, it looks to be beginning on Friday, December 18th and stretching all the way through January 9th. During this time, people probably won't be working as much, and you'll probably see more away messages. There will be very few new releases, and basically no one is going to be hiring. It is the one time every single year where we all collectively step back and take a breath. Now, I am in no way saying that nothing will happen during this time, because with Christmas and other celebrations going on, there will certainly be live streams. There may even be a few surprise album or single drops, but as a whole, the music industry will slow down its production to a vast degree. It'll be the least anyone does all year long. And in a year like 2020, where so many people have not been working very much and there's been virtually no concerts, that's really saying something. But it's true, and it's coming soon, and there's a few things you should do to prepare yourself. Starting with musicians first, I would avoid releasing music in the back half of December. Now, if you have a well-timed holiday release, of course, that's always going to be good, but you could get a lot more value out of a holiday single or album by releasing it closer to Thanksgiving. That gives people 4 to 5 weeks to really appreciate what you're doing, rather than a single week where it will then be forgotten until next holiday season rolls around. So plan those in advance. And if you're trying to get the attention of management or record labels or booking agents, whatever it happens to be, don't expect to hear back too quickly during this time. These weeks are precious to most music industry professionals. People look forward to this time all year round because it's when they get to see their family, it's when they get to see their friends, and even though that's happening over Zoom this year for a lot of people, it's still really important. We all need a chance to decompress, we all need a break, and people will be happy if you respect that. And for the music professionals out there, these 3 weeks in December into the beginning of January are not a great time to be looking for work. You might not hear back about any resumes or follow-ups for interviews during this time, and if you choose to follow up on your own about a job application, don't be too concerned if they don't reply right away. Again, people have a lot of other things going on. And when it comes to regular business dealings, again, just be conscious of what's happening in the world around you. Just like during election week, you saw a vast downturn in the amount of output a lot of people were producing, the same thing's true around the holiday season. People want to spend time with their family and friends, and even if they're doing that via Zoom, the last thing they want to do is feel the pressure to continuously work. A lot of us are unsure what 2021 is going to look like. Will there be live music? Will there be touring? How much money will our companies be able to have? How much money will we as freelancers be able to make? There's so much uncertainty surrounding what's coming in the year ahead, and people need a chance to decompress because 2020 has been incredibly hard, not just on the industry, but on everyone. So we need to cut people a break. And this is the time when the music industry does that for one another. We give each other space, we allow each other to take a break, and that's a big deal. Now, I have a lot more to share about the holiday slowdown and how you can make the most of that time in the weeks ahead. But for right now, go ahead and click the subscribe button down below if you haven't done so already. Because if you have, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. You make my job possible. But if you haven't joined us yet, please do, because Music Biz exists to help you navigate and understand the music business. And respecting the annual tradition of the holiday slowdown, but also knowing how to maximize that time if you want to be creative and you want to get ahead in your career, that is a quintessential part of being in this industry. So please join us if you haven't already. And if you have, please stick around. We have a ton of great content on the horizon, and I can't wait to share it with you. But for now, I'm going to leave you with a small request. It's the same one I say every video, but it's important, and I hope that you take it to heart. No matter what you do in this life, please take care of yourself, because you deserve it.